Pippi Longstocking is coming into your town. And I, the Big D, am going to be reviewing Astrid Lindgren's redhead freckle-faced gal in this outrageously fun review of the New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1988 children's adventure flick known as The New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, released by Columbia and directed by Ken Anakin, which this would be his last film. This is a joint venture between Columbia along with Longstocking Productions and, sorry I may not pronounce this correctly, Svensk Film Industry, but I may be right, though. Though the title suggests a continuation of previous entries, is in fact a remake of the original story. Anyway, now of course, now this came out after it had been almost 20 years since the original Pippi Longstocking television series came out long ago, and it did come to America, but with episodes edited to form an actual movie. I've never seen them, but it seems I've learned of them though. Anyway, the film is an absolute fun-filled blast. I do remember seeing this as a kid. I rented this. But after I never saw this again, I had remembered this for so long, and it was about 2015, I believe, or 2016. That's when I actually got to see the movie for the first time in a long time. I may have relived it before that, but that's been a long time ago. And after that, I realized I'm glad to have seen this movie. This is, in my opinion, probably one of the most underrated family movies ever in my book. The film stars Tami Erin in the title role, as Pippi Longstocking, the spunky 11-year-old girl who arrives on land after her father is lost at sea. Now, of course, also in the cast includes David Seaman Jr. and Corey Crow as these two youngsters who become Pippi's friends. Also in the cast are Eileen Brennan, Dennis Dugan, who a couple years later would go on to direct Problem Child, which I'll be reviewing later on this month, as well as Happy Gilmore and Saving Silverman and several other movies. Let's see, Diane Holt, George DeCenzo, and Dick Van Patten. Yep. So, I will tell you that this is an absolute fun film movie. Oh yeah, and also features vocal effects done by Frank Welker and Michael Bell as, well, Pippi's pet horse, who actually was originally called Horse, but in this one it's Alfonso, and her pet monkey, Mr. Nielsen. So anyway, while the film may have gotten mixed reviews, the film was unfortunately a commercial disappointment. But nevertheless, I loved this movie. So now let's get to the story. Now, of course, Pippi travels on the ship Hoptoad with her sailor father, Ephraim. Well, they encounter a sudden storm caused by a volcanic eruption. Now, after her dad disappears into the sea, Pippi travels to the small coastal town of Roxby, accompanied by her horse Alfonso and monkey Mr. Nielsen. Now, before they even get separated, I gotta tell you, Tami Erin absolutely shines as Pippi, but you don't have to take my word for it. That's just my opinion. Well, I gotta tell you, she is just so amazing, especially doing all her moves and what have you. Yeah. Anyway, after the storm, she takes up residence in dad's home, which the neighborhood children believe is haunted. Soon, she encounters the Severing children, Tami and Annika. As they venture into it, after seeing lights in the windows looking for ghosts, they meet Pippi and her animal friends. So, they become friends and get into various adventures together, such as making pancakes, cleaning the floor with scrubbing shoes. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing I like is some of the music, which I'll get to that in a little bit. And serving ice cream to the residents of the local orphanage, riding on a motorcycle, and dodging splunks. Yeah. Now, well, Pippi must also fight off Mr. Blackheart and his henchmen, Ripe and Rancid, who want to demolish the house and sell the property, as well as avoid being legally taken to the orphanage by Miss Bannister. So she agrees to escape and flee with Tami and Annika in a homemade autogyro to avoid this fate. But however, they are rescued after nearly going over a waterfall while riding barrels down a river. So, but now the Sagrins refuse to let their kids play with Pippi because they think that she may hurt them, but she believes that they would be better off without her and goes to the orphanage, and thus she is forced to leave Alfonso and Mr. Nelson behind. But she's unable to fit in with all the other children due to her lack of discipline and education, stuff like that. But soon she's rescued, though, which I'll get to, but and saves the orphanage. But I'll try not to give the rest of the story away because I don't want to try and do no ending spoilers to this, because this, like I said, this is an underrated movie, so I'm going to try not to go to ending spoilers. I'll only tell you that she's gotten help from this here, this guy who calls himself the Glue Man, and manages to become a hero after saving the orphanage. And soon she's reunited with her dad on Christmas. But that's just a little bit of the ending, but not all of it. So I'm really not going to try to tell you the rest, okay? So I apologize, but this time, no 5-second warning. So you're going to have to just watch the movie and see how Pippi actually becomes a hero in saving the orphanage, okay? Enough said. Now, what did I think of this movie? Well, I have to say I love it. I mean, like I said, I love Tami Erin's performance. She's absolutely fun and everything. I love the two kids. Yeah, I gotta say, especially when Heavy's in. Well, that girl's just like, you have all your clothes on, and well, she starts sitting around like a human dryer or something like that. Believe me, this is so funny. Now, before our recommendation, I want to mention the songs. Now, of course, what I was doing a little bit of is I'm going to hopefully say, please don't sue me for the little bit of music. I only sung the title of it and hummed just a tiny bit of it. And that was the intro theme you hear. The theme you hear at the beginning and ending to the movie, which is Pippi Longstocking is Coming Into Your Town. Which I love that song. Done by Margie Nelson and the International Children's Choir. Let's see, and of course, we have lots of other good songs. Running Away, which is good, and Scrubbing Day, which of course, that's the song you hear when we get the Pippi and the scrubbing shoes. Believe me, wait till you see that. That is an absolutely fun scene. Shoot, the way Pippi does, because then that would probably mean you don't see that every day. I mean, I don't know. It's just so fun. But even so, I think this is an absolute fun blast. Now, the question is, would I recommend the new Adventures of Pippi Longstocking? Sure, go ahead, give it a try. And if you don't like it, well, can't say I didn't try. But anyway, it's really good. Well, it got mixed response and what have you, but I don't care. But this was a long time ago. I think people are starting to speak out now. But hey, I absolutely love the movie now. Now I've seen it a few more times. Now, let me see. Now it is on DVD, of course, but unfortunately, y'all are gonna be disappointed because I've checked. It's only in full screen. The only way you can get in. The only way you can get see the film in widescreen format is you'll have to get PAL DVDs, Region 2 PAL DVDs, as a matter of fact. So believe me, lots of luck in finding those. But you can get the New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking on DVD if you do want to see it full screen for a reasonable price, alone, or in a double feature with Matilda, which I have yet to review that. I'll do that down the road, alright? But anyway, that's going to do it for my review of the New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking. What did you think of this movie? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section below. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Yeah, and again, I'm happy to be at 200 subscribers. Keep it up, everyone. Tell your friends about my channel, and if you're interested in, well, my rankings and reviews of movies, TV, video games, music, etc., it's up to me, and you'll enjoy my fun-filled vids. Anyway, join me again next time when I review another underrated type of movie. Well, not factually underrated, but it's still a good movie though. The original Adventures in Babysitting. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out these other videos. Now, in the upper left-hand corner is my review of a film with another freckle-faced red-haired girl, Lindsay Lohan, in her sort of a introduction, the Parent Trap remake that I did. In the upper right-hand corner, if you want more mischief, check out my review of Dennis the Menace. But if you want a break from the mischief, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent ranking of the Star Wars theatrical features. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!